part of it, right? Finding a way to unplug and knowing that it's okay to unplug.
Yeah, not feeling, well, my family will be excited because I don't cook. So we've got a great restaurant and they're doing the cooking for us. And
the
I
cleanup.
can if I say I'm cooking, nobody will come over. If I say I'm ordering it, everybody will show up. And so that's another great thing.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Well, you know, we move from Thanksgiving and then we begin thinking about Christmas. And oftentimes, you know, we hear people say, well, I'll get to that in the first of the year or in the first of the year. But we really have to look at this gap of time we have here right now. To be present means we're talking about Thanksgiving, but we also want you to be present in your business between now and the first of the year. There's a lot of time here. So there's a lot of opportunity to connect. So, you know, for me, I mean, I love on Thanksgiving and Christmas morning, all the text messages that I get from clients. It's like, here I'm gathering with my family and I'm getting a note saying, hey, Merry Christmas from a client. And I'm like, who thinks of their realtor on Christmas Day or Thanksgiving? But they do. And they are so appreciative for you and what you've done for them, that as they sit and they gather in this place that you perhaps have helped them get to, that's when the gratitude comes. So, but we can also show gratitude in a multiple of ways, but how might you guys do that?
Well, I'm going to share something that went on here. It's more of a practical thing, but I thought it was really fun. So we had a very busy office yesterday and one of our realtors was here and they had a pie giveaway.
Nice.
And so as a thank you back to their clients, there's stacks and stacks of pies and stacks of Cool Whip. And they were here with their lender for most of the day. And I watched their clients come in and get their pie. And I thought that was kind of fun. We have another one going on tonight. And I thought that was kind of a practical thing that agents are doing back for their clients. It was just kind of a fun day to see them connecting over a holiday. It's a really practical thing. It was really fun to see, watch them all interact. So yeah. I think it's a great idea. So it's more of a practical, and I know we're talking about words and things, but they did connect when they came in. It was fun to see everybody chatting. So that was one thing. For me personally, my family is small. I mean, I have family, but we all do our own thing. And I just look forward to the day with my grandkids and my daughter. And there's really not this big hurrah. My kids are going to rip my house apart and, you know, and they're going to be, grandma, we're putting on ornaments and are we making the gingerbread? And I'm gonna leave tired, but I'm gonna have some really great memories. And I really value that day because sometimes we all have different schedules all the time and it's just hard to be there and be with them. So mine is really simple, and we just enjoy the day and really no great strategy. We just hang out and it's fun. It's a lot of fun.
That's the best kind of day, really, I think.
Yeah.
Hey, Tracy, you were talking about this gap of time. And again, this is something we talked about in our coffee hour this morning. How are you going to use your time? It is down a little bit, obviously, business wise. We are having this gap, this time to be able to say, hey, how do we plan for 2023? What are some of those things we need to do in the downtime? But more importantly, how are we reaching out to a lot of those folks maybe that we've done business with over the course of the year, or people that we anticipate doing business with, just so that we can reach out, a perfect touch point, wish them a happy holiday. Again, a lot of what we're doing, do the same thing with your clients. Pick up the phone and say, hey, just wanted to wish you a great holiday. And what are the plans? What are you doing with your family? And again, just those little touch points, I think, go a long ways with not only family, but close friends, and for sure people that, you know, you've done business with, that you're grateful for, and those that you'll be doing business with that you're grateful for. So again, that's where time, I think, really is. This is a special time for us to really really be able to have those calls, and they're very meaningful to people. You know,
Yeah.
people are very excited to hear from you. So,
They are. I reached across my desk because I wanted to just show you, it's hard to, yeah, that I keep a stack of cards on my desk. And it's just a great way. If you put these on your desk, you might find that every day you're going to pull out a couple of them and jot someone a note
Yeah.
as a way to say thank you, or to say, I was thinking about you today. You matter. I mean, I have such, like, one card says, nice. One says, adulting is hard. Thanks. I was showing Kim on Amazon these great bundles of cards that you can buy from, I think they were American Greetings. Yeah, American Greetings. And it's just a fun way to connect with someone, and it's unexpected.
Yep.
People don't expect to get a handwritten note anymore.
Nobody
Yeah,
gets
I
a
love that touch. That's a great,
nobody gets a handwritten note anymore. Really?
yeah.
They might get
Yeah.
a text, but a handwritten note, that's a big
Right.
deal. That's a big deal.
Yeah, it is. It is. And so I would, you know, I think it's a great thing to do. I think it's also a really nice time if you've gotten off track and you're looking for ways to connect with your buyers who haven't bought yet because rates have gone up. You know, there's been some good news about rates coming down a little bit. There's some talk about what they might look like after the first of the year. And I don't want to speculate, but I'm watching what they're speculating on, and I'm hoping that we're going to see that 5 number again.
Yeah.
But
That
time
would
will
be
tell, you know.
fantastic.
Yeah, it would be. But, you know, again, we spent all this time, I want to say it was this early spring with the 30-day challenge.
Mhm.
And this is a great time to be present in your business. If you've gotten off track, if you haven't yet committed to a system, go back and spend some time on that website, on our education website, and pour through those 30-day challenges. And we said this last week on our 10,000 club. We talked about all the stuff that was baked in below those.
Yeah.
So many great ideas about how to
Yes.
connect with people and have, you know, I gave the example last week. I'll use it again because we talked to different people, but a charcuterie party, how fun is
Yes.
that? And invite
Yeah.
people to bring stuff to, like, have a charcuterie party and teach people how to put together boards, you know, for the holidays. And I think it could just be fun.
I think it's a cute idea. I wish I could say the word. I always mess it up every time. So I'm like, can I call it something else?
Well, all the rage now are butter boards. So you could do
Oh,
a
butter boards. I can handle that.
What's a butterboard? Different?
It's different, but it's similar. So it's basically taking butter and you smooth it over a board, and then you load it with all different kinds of things, and then use crostinis to, you know, scoop out and put it on there. There's olive boards, and
Oh, wow.
they're really,
I gotta get up
Yeah.
to
I could
speed
do a
'cause-
board for Thanksgiving. I can handle that.
see? Yeah, you've got it. You've got it.
I'll just
But
bring the wine. I'll just bring the wine.
That's okay too. That's okay too. So at the end of the day, we hope you all feel encouraged in some way today, to just be a grateful person, to find ways to connect with people, to know that it's okay to unplug for a day and be fully present. Your clients are going to be fine, but don't forget about them. Send notes, find ways to connect, put together a challenge for yourself, maybe even using our 30-day challenge. But Kim, you've talked about this before, that to become a pro at something, you need to do the same thing consistently for how many, is it 6 weeks? Becomes a,
Is it, well, with the 10,000 club, I can't remember, guys. But
yeah,
there's,
there's something that if you do some habit every day for 6
Okay.
weeks,
let me see.
it becomes a habit. And
Right.
so
I know
that's
30
really-
days is typically a habit when it comes to exercise, but
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I have to
Well,
Google.
You get the point, right? Just
Yeah, we get
find
the point.
Develop the
something,
habit.
yeah, find something, develop a habit, something that works for you, that looks like you and sounds like you. Not that it sounds like Doug Hale or Cindy or Kim or myself, but something that sounds like you, that feels good, and it feels like a wonderful way to connect with people. So hope everyone has a happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
And,
happy Thanksgiving.
Happy
Yeah,
everyone.
Thanksgiving.
All right, you guys,
Yep.
enjoy your
Same.
families.
Same to all of you. Take
All
care. Have
right.
a great day.
Bye, you
See you at the
guys.
Christmas
Bye.
party on
Yes,
December
Yay.
8th at 6 o'clock at the Public Museum.
I'm wearing
Bye.
sparkles.